It's spinning. Okay, you are live. I'm going live now.
Okay, I'll watch it.
So, hi, everybody. Those who are watching us for the first time, we're doing something different. We hope that for those who are watching us around the world, we want to introduce ourselves on the new network show. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, and where we'll be going in and out, and I want to be grateful for our audience and those who are watching us around the world. We hope that we can bring a better show, an outstanding show to your living room, to your home, to your business, and to the world. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, where Dr. Rocket's not here. This is Whistle While You Work. Every Saturday morning, we're going to be going live and bringing great entertainment, great guests. We're going to be talking about all kinds of different topics. But the first thing I want to introduce is who we are. We are Cosmo Radio Network in USA. For those who are watching us for the first time, we're doing something that has never been done before, and we are doing something here on our network where we have never did this before, going live stream. But this is new for us, but we are willing to do all the things it takes to do what we are doing. A lot of people are watching us, and we hoping that our listeners are watching us and will understand what we're doing as technology-wise, feeling comfortable on this new thing that we're doing. My colleague and all of us, what we're doing something that has never been done before when it comes to talking on the mic, when it comes to broadcasting live around the world. Cosmo Radio Network is a radio show in 2021 where we're trying to merge and do something to get more people to understand that live streams, internet service, all the new technology has given me an opportunity to do what I do. And the only way that I can come to your house, but I must bring a great product where you want to tune in to watch me and maybe don't want to miss this show. Today is a show where we are planting the seed. Dr. Rock will not be here today. She's going to come on September the 18th, where in the meanwhile, the show must go on. In the meanwhile, we're doing what we have to do to keep Whistle While You Work going on every Saturday morning. We want to thank all our audience. We want to thank all our fans. We want to thank everybody that are tuning in live broadcast on Whistle While You Work. What's going on? It's been a long time. It's been a long journey for me, where we've been in and out for the last 2 or 3 weeks trying to find things, trying to get things in order. And it's been a long struggle for all of us and those who are watching us today, where we hoping that Facebook Live and YouTube will give me a better platform to produce myself, to energize myself, and bring a fresh new show where people are looking for something different. This is your show. This is an opportunity for those who want to email us or go to my website where you can leave a comment. What are you looking for in podcasts? What are you looking for in new radio shows? What are you looking for in the new 2022? We want to ask our listeners, what do you want? Because without y'all, we nobody. We're trying to build a large audience around the world in different part of United States, in different part of this country. Where for those who like to go on my website, where you can look me up and you can give us your comment, where we are working on a brand new website for Whistle While You Work, Saturday morning show from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 11 o'clock, where you can go to Showtime. That's SHOWTIME dot THM.com,
We're also Dr. Rock is working on her own website. Maybe she did leave her email on the new post that we put up yesterday. So we're going to be coming in different styles. Where also we're going to be playing music and hoping that some people that have their music where we can do a live interview and talk about your music, talk about the concept of development, going to a studio, getting to writing your songs and what make you feel that you're an artist. We have a lot of artists out there, but they don't want to do the work. They just want to come on the radio, play their music, but they have never learned the word marketing. So we're going to get into the show today, and we're going to talk about some worldwide issues that's going on around the world, where we are knowing that the COVID-19 is still, we are still wearing masks in 2021 on September the 4th, 2021. Unbelievable. Where also yesterday I was riding from a facility where I saw a long line of people taking the third shot. It's called a booster shot, where this shot posed to be another shot that you never had to worry, but also we watching other doctors feel that the COVID-19 is not going nowhere. And most of our listeners that took the vaccine, and also we had some people that was at some stadium where they was giving out vaccine all day long. But a lot of people took the vaccine, but they did not receive a card to say that they had a vaccine shot. Where when a lot of people go to the airport to get on a plane or take a ride, where they go to the airport and they want to see their card, and they told them that I took the vaccine early on, that those who took the vaccine that was in them long lines, and you gave your name and they did not put your name in the data, and you did not receive your vaccine card, where now you know that you took 2 vaccine shots, but you don't have proof that you did not take the vaccine. Some of the facilities was not giving out cards. How do you feel about that? Where now you're trying to go visit your family, where they cannot find your name and your data of you taking the vaccine. So what do you think about that for those who are watching us for the first time? So this is the question that I want to ask my audience and those who are watching us around the world. For those who are watching us and where, excuse me, I'm fixing something else out. I'm all over the place and trying to do all. Hey, so that is some bad news for those who maybe went out, took the vaccine and got it twice at some of these long lines where they was giving out free vaccine early on. People went out and did everything they need to do when it comes to the protocol, when it comes to doing these things that we asked. The governor has gave us free shots. Now, a lot of people don't even have their vaccine card, where that's what we are finding out. And a lot of people are stuck with their own cards. So we want to continue to do the more positive stuff and come up with a solution. And we would like our viewers that are watching us live on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We are broadcasting live on live stream. Excuse my cough. So that's something that I want my audience to think about. Where if Dr. Rock was here today, where she will pinpoint some of the answers, but since she's not here today to do some questionnaire and ask our audience, because Dr. Rock took vaccine. I think that her and her husband about to take the third shot, and I know how she feels about the COVID-19 vaccine. So for those who are watching us around the world, we hope that what we're saying today, then you have some people don't believe in the vaccine. You have some people have never understood why they should take the vaccine. We have so many people opinion when it deals with the vaccine, where we are hearing so many stories right now, and it bothers me where people think they have the flu, but they may have the vaccine. Where some people may be sick and don't even know they got the vaccine. It is so many ups and downs when it comes to the vaccine. I'm hoping that my audience and my viewers are watching me for the first time. We're going to be talking about great topics. Also, for those who know, I'm a Philadelphia but I have went worldwide. That Cosmo Radio network has allowed me to do a live show in USA, where we have doing some things over in this country, where we're trying to build a whole new platform of doing things. I read some other stories today where Philadelphia has launched out real estate people from other cities, other countries to come in to buy the real estates to sell the property 3 times what it's worth to people outside of our country, where real estate is a big commodity in Philadelphia when it comes to buying real estate, where people that worked on their jobs for 30 and 40 years and regular people don't have a clue what's going on. Also was a topic about saving Beaver Junior High School. For those who know, that's a school that I went to when I was a youngster, and where I heard where the people was protesting of saving the school, where some of the elected officials will go up there at the rally, pretend they're going to save the school, but we already know that they're knocking that school down and they're going to build homes and properties to the big real estate, where revenue and real estate is a big commodity right now in the United States. Why do you think that Donald Trump was buying property all over the world? And where we have never grasped on to financial, what's really going on behind the scenes, because we're not true to the American people, and the American people are losing ground every day because we don't have talk shows like this where we will talk about the real issues and what is really going on around the world in USA country. Let's talk about also New Orleans, where there was a flood, where this flood has damaged so many people's homes, and where 4 years ago it happened before, and people went back home to fix up because they're New Orleans. They love New Orleans. We want to send a prayer out to New Orleans people live on Cosmo Radio Network, Whistle While You Weak show, Saturday morning show, because a lot of people are going through so much, where water is so powerful. And where water, it damaged everything, that maybe where a lot of people have leaks in their house, where the bathroom, if you live in a house, a single home, where you have never redone the pipes, you have never redone the plumbing system inside your house, where you've been in your house for 30 something years, but have never ever fixed your house, where people are homeowner, but they never put money back inside their homes, where they're going years and years and years of living, but not investing back in their own home, where when the damage comes, it damaged the ceilings, it damaged the structure of the house, where a lot of people have homes, but they don't have the money to keep up the home. You can ride around the city of Philadelphia or around Chicago, Detroit, where some of these homeowners lack of painting their homes, lack of landscaping, lack of the plumbing system, that after years of these pipes where was built, these homes maybe been built 100 years ago, where these pipes are rusting out. For those who are homeowners, they are chasing homeowners out of their own property because the taxes are too high. Where some of your elected officials play the game because they get contribution checks into their campaign funds, or they'll be afraid that they will put money in a new candidate where no one have never saw this candidate, but he got enough money. And then you know how the ward leaders and you know how the committee people is, they just do what they just told and take the money and push this ballot. It's just so much going on. So, I want to talk about that. Also, we know that murders is still number one of the biggest talks in the United States right now when it deals with murdering young folks or killing each other. Then we're going to talk about the school districts in the Black community and some of the poorest white community, where, and some of my Latino friends, where they got old schools that been around for 200 years. The same bathroom design, the same living room. It is so much going on with these old schools that our children will go inside, where some of these paint have the schools districts have not paint these rooms. Where in the counties, I am seeing that they found a way to refurnish their classroom, brand new carpets, brand new bathrooms. And I did a tour in West Philadelphia. For those who are watching us in the United States on Cosmo Radio Network, where in Philadelphia School District, up in West Philadelphia, Overbrook and Bieber and Mann School, where Mann School, it's a charter school, but the building looks same inside with no reconstructive. But what they're doing, they are selling the schools to big real estates, where it's designed that way to eliminate some of the schools, and where our children may have to ride long distance and go in another neighborhood into a school. We have allowed the school boards of the school district, and then some of your elected officials have put some of their friends in some of the school boards, where the children in all public schools in the United States are suffering. Not in some of the rich districts where they pay their taxes and where decent human beings, where they are rallying and show up and fight the school boards and demand new change in their schools. In the poorest community, where they're focused on killing and murder, but they're not focused on tradition of schools. Our kids need better schools. And the reason why that you're seeing so many Black children and white children killing each other, because it starts at home in the schools. We have to change the way we educate in the mindset of our children going into 2021. Where over in other countries, they children go to school all year. It's like we work all year and have Saturday and Sunday off, or they may just get a week off break. The school district of Philadelphia and other school districts in the poor community, in the high salary, and the teacher deserve to get what they get. I want to make that clear to my audience, and those who are janitors, those who are painters and electricians, and all those who keep the school running. But it's the big people and the people that are hiding and getting money that's not inside the school district, but they found a way to be on the payroll. They've been going on for years. I know y'all don't want to listen to Showtime The Hype, man. We're live stream on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. My name is Showtime The Hype, man, where it bothers me that the children are suffering. I have never seen so many children on medication in my life. I have never saw so many people diabetic in my life. So many young, innocent, healthy people got cancer. I am seeing so many sickness, and I have seen the drugstores full of line with high-priced drug prescription, where people can't even afford to get their insulin, where they don't know even get food or buy insulin for their diabetic. That's where I'm at today. I'm concerned about our people. I'm just concerned about our people and what is going on around the world, and where a lot of people are sickly. I lost a good friend behind COVID-19. It's so many people are losing their lives behind COVID-19. It's just a shame. It just bothered me so much. For those who are watching us around the world, and those who are watching this Cosmo show live, sickness is another way to destroy the human body. Where we know that our parents that produced us was healthy people. But it's something going on that we cannot pinpoint when it comes to all these different types of diseases, and where hospitals are making more money than they ever made before because of finding sickness. Where I always said that hospital is a business just like prisons. Where, for those who are watching me, before the COVID-19, hospitals was filled up with patients with all other kind of diseases. Now, with the COVID-19 going on, and we don't know the side effect that as we get older, what it can maybe do to our fellow men's and women's in this worldwide country. It's not about United States. It's about a worldwide disease attacking people, because people are living longer. But the drugs and the medicine that they are giving us, it gives us side effect. It gives us kidney disease. It gives you baldness in your hair. These other side, then women don't want to have sex no more because of the side effect of the chemicals. So what it's doing is drying us out. And then our kids are coming to the world on medication. Now they hypertension. We hypertension. I don't know what else to say. It's a shame where we are dying every day, but nobody is telling the truth to the American people and those who are around the world. It's too many people on medication. That's a red flag. Too many people got diabetes. Too many people got cancer. Too many people are living with skin disease, mentally illness. It's something is going on. I just can't pinpoint it. We are dying slowly around the world because we have never came together to fight the real issue. It bothers me every day knowing that a friend of mine's got chemo cancer. Somebody got heart disease. Somebody got kidney disease. Everybody got something. And y'all looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about. Because you got a car and a house, but you ain't healthy. And then we treating each other nasty and mean, downing everybody. The only way we face this element of disease attack on us of the human body and human race of all of us, we must look in our mirror and wake up and tell yourself, what is going on? Why so many people are dying with sickness? Where diabetes is traveling in their arms and they're getting their legs cut off. I saw a guy where he started off with his foot getting cut off. Then they started cutting half his leg off. Said that that is traveling through their body. Then they cut all his legs off to stop the circulation of the diabetes traveling in his body. Y'all don't know what so many people go through that's living with diabetes, living with breast cancer, living with bone cancer, living with those who are blind coming to the world. All of a sudden they get blind at 40 years old. What is going on? That everybody in the country is on medication or some type of medication or living with someone that's on medication. Then the doctors in the hospital won't even help you out if you don't have health coverage, where the health coverage is so high. Then if you want to get obituary or get a insurance on your death to help some of your family members, when you go away, get a $10,000 policy or a $25,000 policy, where that's high, where a lot of people never was educated to start out young and get a policy for your children. We are living in a world where everybody are against each other and fighting among the human spirit. I hope what I'm saying today, for those who are watching us around the world on Cosmo Radio Network, I'm hoping that our listeners understand that, because a lot of people don't talk about health. We don't talk about prescription. We don't talk about the struggle. We don't talk about all the things that you're facing along with your diabetes and cancer. Now we're dealing with COVID-19. In the 80s, we were dealing with AIDS. Did y'all forget about the AIDS? Where people are still living behind some medication? People are having mass heart attacks, just dropping off right in front of your eyes. Philly Hot Radio, Saturday morning show. We're going to be bringing facts, documents, and true data work. From Monday to Friday, I'm going to be bringing data, bringing up facts and truth. One thing about Whistle While You Work, live on Cosmo Radio Network Show USA. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to speak the truth. And we're going to say things to our audience what they wish they want to say. See, the problem with some of these other radio shows, and not piggyback them and down them. No, I'm not doing that. We need to engage on a movement that talk about all the struggles when it comes to people getting sick, Life too short, my friends. Where medication maybe might fall short, where you can't get your insulin. For those who go to doctors for chemo, where the chemo is burning your body up, where you see your mother's in a bed where nothing you can do, where all we can do is go back to the old way, just pray. For those who are diabetic or struggling, I never realized how diabetic can make you so tired. We are dying as people because no one is willing to help us. We are fighting a war against health and great scientists and doctors, and chemical war in the food, in the water, and even in the medication where they're giving people genetic. It was a story that I watched where a little baby had a disease, but she didn't have enough money to go to Italy, where scientists in Italy had found a way to cure this little baby disease in America. But because they put it out there on the social media, where the social media caught it, where somebody that owned an airplane volunteered to take them there and drop them off, and also these parents did not have the money that it takes to get the right treatment to save this baby life. Somebody came through and got the money. We got so many people that's living in their homes right now and are sick, where they don't have anyone to talk to. They don't have no one to call. You'd be surprised at so many senior citizens that don't have the medication because they can't even afford to pay for health insurance. But everybody looking at Showtime the Hype Man on the Whistle While You Work show, like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I know that people are dying in their own home because they cannot afford medicine. You got people don't even know they got COVID-19. They haven't went to the hospital because they don't have Medicare or no type of health and insurance. They sitting home dying right now. You got mothers. This is a radio show that we're going to tackle the real issues that concern me, along with Dr. Rock, even though she's not here. I'm doing something for the first time, live stream on Cosmo Radio Network. For those who are watching us for the first time and maybe not understand, you do understand, because half of y'all been sick before. Half of y'all watching me on medication. So don't tell me you don't listen to what I'm telling you. It's a big factor, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't come here to be famous. I didn't come on this radio show, Whistle While You Work, this morning to think I'm better than nobody. I came here because I'm concerned about the people. I'm concerned about those who don't have health coverage, those who are laying in their bed and they don't have no food and no water. Nobody, we don't even check on our neighbors. We don't even check on our friends. People are dying every day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this show today open up your eyes, because we are dying slowly around the world. I wish that I had a magic wand that I can heal people. But unfortunate, I can't do it. The only way that we can do this, that you support Cosmo Radio Network and give us one of the biggest platforms for those who will watch us. And I guarantee you, God and my spiritual God will give me the right formula to give to you where you don't need your medication, where you may not need to take your insulin. You may not need to get chemo. You may not need to take your blood pressure pill, because all of us are taking some type of medicine worldwide. And the only way this show's going to be successful, that we need you. We need you to turn your friends on Whistle While You Work every Saturday morning, where we'll bring different types of shows. But this show is for you. This show is for you. This show is not for me. My style is different as a broadcast radio host. We are concerned about people, all people. And the only way that we're going to make it, that we talk about helping the human race and the human body of the condition of their mindset. And that's all we're going to do. We all in the helping business. See, Cosmo Radio Network, we all about helping, bringing you the best music, bringing you the best quality artists, the best DJs. We are looking to explore one of the biggest platforms in the universe, but we can't do it without you. So I'm hoping that for those who are watching us for the first time, you get a chance to watch Showtime the Hype Man on the Cosmo Radio Network, along with Whistle While You Work Saturday morning show. We're going to be bringing the best information to help you, where you may need us to talk to you live on Facebook, Instagram, whatever we can do. We maybe need to come into your home and bless you with some type of encouragement. People need encouragement. I know everybody rich and everybody got the eye nose, and everybody may not want to watch us live. Or maybe our platform is not big enough because we're talking real stuff. Why do stuff that we need to hear we don't want to watch? But we'll sit there and watch somebody's career or somebody's success where we might think it's good for the podcast. Everybody has their own way, own style. I truly believe that God gave this Whistle While You Work show a platform to engage with our audience, talk about what our audience need, where our audience can tell us what they want from us. We're asking y'all, what do you want? Saturday morning show on Whistle While You Work. You have an opportunity to help us. This is your show. That we just here to show up at 10 o'clock in the morning, hoping that we can bring the best show possible to you. It's 5 o'clock over in London when I come on at 10. That's a 4 hours different. But we want to thank y'all that tuned in. We do have some comments today where for those who are plugging in, may God, I'm asking for 100 brothers and sisters stand with me. We must end the killing. And that is so true. We have a big Chrysler, not just in Philadelphia, in other parts of this United States kingdom when it comes to murders and killing. For those who have watched me, I have some facts here where I'm going to put on my glasses and where I wanted to do that. Where these are documents and truth documents where my administrator on Cosmo Radio Network gave me some few document facts and stories, what is really going on. And I want to really show y'all some things, what is really going on around the world in parts of different cities, where we have wrote some documents where he gave me some true facts and some true information about what is really going on when it deals with murder and killing around the world. Where I'm looking for some stuff. So I want y'all to excuse me where I may not have it. But I had some documents and facts where y'all can hold on for a minute. I think that I found it. So where we have seen crime, killing, murders, death, and they still haven't found a clue how to stop the mass shooting of young people in the city that I love. But they'll find money to do shows. They'll find money for all the stuff. What happened in the city of Philadelphia? Those who are watching me around the world and those who are watching us in USA, in Philadelphia, maybe one of the 6 largest city or 7 right now, I'm not too sure. Where in Philadelphia, where they took away PAL, they took away basketball leagues, they took away all trades out of the public school system. They took away, they never invest money in rec centers in the community there where they have rec centers. The city of Philadelphia should be ashamed of itself in other cities like Detroit, Chicago, where in Queen, I want to give a shout out to Queen, New York, East Side, New York, and Bronx, New York, where they are organizing to pay the way for the young people to get a chance. Philadelphia politics and Philadelphia school district knows what's going on, and where 30 or 40 years ago was planned that way to destroy the urban poorest communities inside the school, and where the community has died, where PALs, youth centers, where we find money to build everything else, but they have never found money to bring programs that help the youth. So when you don't have programs that help the youth, you bring structure. And this is for everybody in every part of the United States that are watching me on the Cosmo Radio Network, where you have the same people that's at the same meeting with the big time realtor. You have the same people that's on the school board that know they are there to get a check and keep their mouth closed and don't say nothing about trades. Don't say nothing about building the PAL back up, the youth center to back out. We have never learned. We took away team sports. We took away team activities. We took how women's and men's can also interact. Sports is a team sports that gather years of closeness. So if you take away activities in a poor environment where they have nothing to do, this reduces murders. Where they have never given them a chance to be a part of an organization, where they've never been a part, they all been a part in the last 40 years have been nothing but structure and tearing down the urban community for the big real estate. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. I know that what I said, that nobody likes it, especially those who are controlled by the money and the true facts. It comes a time when we have to speak our part and do our part. I know life is all about having fun, getting a nice home, a car, a career job, making all the money you get. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But what's wrong that we leaving our children behind with nothing? And we became selfish towards each other. That's what's wrong. Where we are leaving nothing to the kids but disaster and chemicals and more drugs, more diseases. You be surprised, and some of these children hospital with kids has come in the world because the mother and the father had a disease when they produced the baby, but we always got our mouth closed because we don't want to bring the true facts out. And because I'm Showtime the Hype Man, our listeners are not really listening to me. And this might be a boring show for you because all y'all healthy. Y'all don't know nobody's sick. Y'all don't know nobody's struggling. See, everybody just want to mind their business and this joy of life and get a cocktail and go party where children are dying. Did y'all hear me? Boy, y'all didn't expect this. I didn't even expect what I was going to do today. But I had to show up because I'm committed to do what I'm supposed to do in spite of that nobody believed in me. We're winding down this show where we did a trial base today. We hoping that I hope that I built some fans, or maybe I lost because a lot of people don't want to talk about health insurance. A lot of people don't want to talk about prescription. A lot of people don't want to talk about where they are taking over properties in real estate business, where some of the poorest cities are allowing these big real estate to take over. Money is power. Then when people don't have money, you put them in bad position and they fight among each other. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that y'all ain't catching on. I'm way behind a lot of y'all. Y'all see it. But see, like when I'm talking a foreign language. That's what I think. So I'm going to take this show. I'm going to close this show because I don't want to keep talking. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch us today. Sorry, Dr. Rock won't be here till September the 18th. We'll be doing other stuff during the week. Showtime the Hype Man show. This is the Whistle While You Work show. I'll be doing live music. I'll be interviewing stars, movies, business people, financial people. We're going to be putting this show together to give us the best show as possible to educate our audience. My name is Showtime the Hype Man on Whistle While You Work, along with Cosmo Radio Network USA show. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in and have a joyful Saturday. Remember, it's Labor Day. Enjoy yourself because winter is coming around the corner. Peace out. See ya.